Good morning from Ljubljana in Slovenia. We've woken up to another glorious day here, and today we're going to make our way down to Croatia. It's been really nice to spend a night here in Ljubljana, as it's one of our favourite cities in Europe. It is a really beautiful place.
It is absolutely stunning here. There are so many nice things that you can do. We spent yesterday just wandering around, enjoying the city, grabbing coffee, having some food here. Overall, it's just been a fantastic day off yesterday, but we're ready to hit the road again today. But first things first, and that is coffee at our favourite cafe. I think we can say it, favourite cafe in Europe.
I think it is, yeah. It is the best. It's still ranked #1 in our coffee places.
So let's head over. So we are here at the best coffee shop in Europe, in Sean and I's opinion. It's right underneath the elevator that takes you up to the castle, and we've ordered 2 flat whites, and they come in these really cool cups that also say a cup of awareness. Now we have been here, I want to say 8 or 9 times we've come here. It's played a big part in all of our travels. We always pass through Ljubljana and we always come to this coffee stop at the start or the end of an adventure. Actually, Sean came here before we were even married and talked about this place when we were dating and said that he wanted to bring me back because it was his favourite coffee shop. So he's the one that discovered this, and we've continued the tradition of coming here every single time. And from my opinion and my coffee taste, this is the best coffee I've ever had in Europe. So cheers, let's go and see where today's going to take us.
All right, we are packed up and ready to go. Gonna ride out of this great little car park that kept Storm safe.
All right, I'll just close this door. Can you go a bit forward?
In a second.
Okay. Proper old school door on this.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't even think you could get a car in there, so it was a perfect place to park. Very fortunate with that. What was that called? The attic rooms?
Attic rooms.
Attic rooms.
Yeah.
All right, here we go,
Another day on the road. Well, I'm slightly melancholy because I would stay here forever.
I think you'd book yourself in for a month here, wouldn't you? You'd love this place.
I really would. But Croatia is calling, and I've only been to Croatia a couple of times, so I'm looking forward to seeing a bit more of it this trip.
Yeah, I think we're going
to Dubrovnik last time.
That's right. I think we're going to approach from the north as well, aren't we? There's some nice mountain passes that we've not ridden before, so it's good to see it from a different angle. Very casual ride this morning. We're just heading south towards the border of Croatia, and it's been pretty much these little countryside lanes, a few little villages here and there, just exploring the greenery of Slovenia. Really, it's there's some really lovely places scattered about this country, and a lot of history here. Like, look at this old building here, that's a good one. I think that must have been an old farm.
Oh. Yeah, so we're heading towards Croatia now, and we should be at the border in, I don't know, around 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. Is that what you've put into the Cali Moto?
Yeah, this border we've not done before, so I thought we'd try a new one.
Try a new border.
Because it leads onto a bit of a pass. From what I can see, it's quite a good road, quite a twisty road, so yeah, we'll head that way.
Oh, okay, that sounds good. If I remember rightly, the border crossings into Croatia, they do actually check your documents, don't they?
Yeah.
Because last time we came, I only had a photocopy of the paperwork for the bike, and it caused a little bit of a stir. They let us through in the end, but they weren't happy about it.
No, they weren't happy about it at all, but yeah, we're prepared this time.
And then I think the time before that, I thought he said, "You can go," when I just rode off, but he said passports.
Yeah, he kind of waved at the same time in a motion that was like, you can pass through.
I think it was like passports, and I thought it was like, you can go. I was like, thank you very much.
we entering now? Ribnica.
Not sure. These town names, they've literally got 1 or 2 houses in them. But beautiful location, great place to live. Stunning, isn't it? I think this is one of the last few villages now, before we're in Croatia. It's quite strange, but there's a lot of Croatian flags flying around here, which confused me for a second. I thought we'd already crossed in there.
15% downhill down here.
That's quite steep, isn't it?
It is.
I feel like this isn't a border that's used all that often.
No,
the town is quite
tends to be the ones we like to use.
Yeah, they tend to be the ones that have a very confused border guards when you turn up on the bike. Like, who are these people? But yeah, it's only a few hairpins. We've actually got no phone signal at the moment, I think, because we're passing between the 2 places. I probably should have downloaded the maps offline for the app, but it's alright.
Just forgot, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's been quite an interesting ride, really. I didn't realise how sparsely populated Slovenia was.
You're right, yeah. Lots of forests and trees. I also didn't think it would be this cold today. It dropped down to 10 degrees before. I'm pretty cold, actually. I've put all my heated stuff away because I didn't think I'd need it anymore. Because in my head, Croatia is always hot. I think the last time we were there, it was like pushing 40 degrees. But it just goes to show.
Yeah. I still have all my heated gear on.
I don't know when you're going to take yours off. You'll probably still have yours on in Turkey.
I nearly swapped my gloves this morning. I'm glad I didn't.
Oh wow, we've got a lovely view here on the left,
Oh wow.
One last vista of Slovenia, I think, before we leave. Alright, the next village is called Trava. I think that must be the last one. Oh, and some more hairpins, another secret pass. So the road conditions are not great here, so careful. Any idea what altitude we're at, Em?
My internal gauge says like 1,300 maybe.
Alright.
It's quite a snaky path.
It is, isn't it? It's quite narrow too. I'm just concerned there's going to be a big lorry or something coming around carrying logs or something.
Yeah, take it easy.
Oh, looks like they've had a bit of a landslide here as well. I think the final checkpoint is just around this corner.
Yeah, I think I can just about see it there.
Oh yeah.
It's quite cool to enter through a pass there. Here we go.
Yeah, it is. There we are. Is that it? Are we just straight in? I'm sure we got controlled last time. Maybe because we were crossing through Bosnia into Croatia.
Here we go, country number 10.
Or is this it here? What's this? Oh, is that a petrol station? Oh, it's a petrol station. I might top up here actually. We're on 226.
Okay.
Country 10, is it?
Country number 10.
Awesome.
You've got Super Class Plus 95.
Be having some of that.
So we have arrived in Croatia, country number 10.
That's right, Em. It's looking good so far. We're heading up through this national park. Is it through this forest?
Yeah.
Again, we've been hit with some really cool roads, and I think they're going to last most of this morning as well. And are we heading towards the coastline? Is that the plan for today, Em?
We are, but we're heading the long way around, really. The mountainous route down to the coast, just so we can see a bit of the interior of Croatia.
Croatia.
And then we'll head on the, I think it's the E65, the Croatian coast road, for a little while. So
okay,
we won't see much of the internal.
Yeah, we're currently on the 305, I think, and we'll be turning onto the 32 in no time.
But it looks a pretty twisty route, doesn't it?
It really does, actually, Em, you're right. We've got 2 hours until we get to, is that Senj on the coastline now? Well, we could even drop down onto the coast earlier if we wanted to.
All right then, let's see how we go. Shall I hop on?
Yes, please, Well, that was a good one. That was a solid 9, that, I think.
I've been practicing. I'm plugging my heated vest in though. I know it looks I know it looks warm and sunny, but it is not.
You test it. Is that right, Emma? Or do we want to go that coast road earlier?
Well, we first need to get down off the mountain,
Yeah.
and then we'll see what the surroundings is like. Because I don't know if this is just like lame bit of the coast. I don't know.
Okay. All right, fine.
BMW crew.
Wasn't it? Seen a lot of them.
First Croatian hairpins.
They're calling them serpentines here on the signpost. So we've had Tornado in Italy. I can't remember what they called them in Slovenia.
No, I can't either actually. But this is the road I saw, it's why I chose that border.
Ah, right. Yeah.
We normally head straight down to Piran and Pula.
That's right, yeah.
We thought we'd come a different route on this trip, but if you haven't done Piran, do the Piran trip. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's a nice location, isn't it, to stay there. Some good coastline as well down there as well. There's a monument there with the 1975. The like cast bronze statues are quite typical of that bygone era, aren't they? We'll probably see those more and more as we head in this direction. There's quite a few as well in Bulgaria as well, like the big ones. Remember we visited that I've gotten the place now. They look like Transformers. Yeah, that one as well, yeah, close to there. They've just flashed us. I'm wondering if there's police around the corner. Don't see anything yet,
No. Could be rocks on the road, could be anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there they are, Sneaky. Good of everyone to give a nice early warning, wasn't it? That's actually the first speed trap or detection we've seen on this trip so far, isn't it?
It's true that.
But I remember the last time we were here through like Croatia, Bosnia and the countries nearby, there's not actually a lot of fixed cameras. They tend to be actually policemen out there. So they'll stop you obviously if you're speeding. Yeah, basically if you see like the town with the place name sign, that indicates a speed limit change. And then when you leave the town there's like a line through it, and I think that indicates that the national speed limit applies again, which I think in this instance is 90. First lake of the day. I think this is just one of the legs of quite a big lake actually. Looks almost like a river, but it's just one of the legs from the lake.
It's gorgeous around here. We've been riding for about 20 kilometers really through just tree-lined roads and little farms and houses. We're really in rural Croatia here, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just one big forest at the moment, with a couple of national parks. But it's been nothing but twisties and sharp bends. The road conditions are a little bit ropey in some spots, so you just have to be careful before committing too much to a blind corner. I don't know if it's a natural lake or it's just another dammed reservoir, because there seem to be some concrete structures back there. It looks like it was used to make electricity.
It's a pretty area though.
Yeah, it's pretty though. Good nature reserve. We're going to follow this around. There's another village around there.
Big
and
that, isn't it?
There's the motorway if you're short on time. We've just gone past one of those tourist trains, so this must be a place of interest. I'm not even sure what this town is called.
I think it was like Cresta.
But if you see anywhere you want to stop him, give me a shout.
Will do.
I think a lot of people burn firewood here to heat their homes because you can smell the smoke from the wood. It actually smells really nice.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, either I've gone the wrong way or this is taking us on a little tour. But we're going to back on loop back round now on ourselves. Right, it turns out I went the wrong way, so we're heading back into this town this way.
It's alright, slight detour.
Yeah. See if we can catch that tourist train, see where he's going. Follow him.
Just goes around the lake.
Ah, is that what it is? A lake one? Could be. Maybe it was taking those school kids around, because there's a big group of them, wasn't there?
It looked quite a big town. So I wonder are we going straight then at this junction, or are we turning on?
Looks like we're turning left. It's like that direction.
Okay.
Oh, we're following the signposts for everything. What have we got? A museum, church. Oh, we're heading down here now.
Towards Lick.
Back in the forest and out of that windy section. It got really, really windy back there, having to ride with like my head on the side. Plenty of wildlife around here. We've just gone past a big deer that was running across the road, be scarping into the undergrowth. I don't think we're too far from the coast at the moment. Doesn't look too far on the map. It's just we're taking these slow roads, so it might take us another hour, I think, before we hit the coast.
Nice. I'm enjoying these slower routes and slower days, just enjoying the relaxing ride really. It's there's nothing to report because it's just all wonderful.
Yeah, it's nice not having to rush somewhere for a change. But gosh, it is windy.
It is, yeah.
It's very noisy inside these helmets today with the wind.
I'd rather the wind than the rain though, so...
That is true. We checked the weather report yesterday and today is a dry day from Slovenia to Croatia, but tomorrow and for the rest of the week they had lots of rain due in Slovenia. I'm hoping Croatia isn't going to catch that rain as well, but we'll have to see. But at least we got down to the coast and it's nice and dry. It's quite a relaxing little section, this. Very small, narrow road.
He's like rocking me to sleep.
Don't get too comfy. I would imagine the area is going to get more rocky because I remember Croatia, well, the part that we were at was quite barren and flat and like a deserty, but it's a good job that we came to this northern part so we can experience the lush greenery as well.
Going around some of the rocks now. This road's great. It's really twisting through this forest region. There's been no one else on it. There's not been a straight section in about 2 hours. It's just nice and winding. Hey!
This deteriorated quite unexpectedly around this corner. Some nasty holes as well. Oh, we got some mountains coming up on the horizon.
Oh, lovely. It's one of the nicest smelling rides I've had.
There we go. Now we can see something.
Fantastic.
Is that the sea there? Is that the sea? Yeah, it is. Just got a first glimpse of the sea there. First glimpse even.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it's there's some of the islands, the big islands are starting there, so it almost looks like it's a lake, but it's not, it's the sea.
I just thought it was blue land. A cool way to arrive at the coast. I like this route.
Always exciting to get to the coast, isn't it? Hey, are we going to see it again here? Got another clearing. There you go.
Just about see it there. We're still quite far away.
Yeah, we're not that close yet.
Let's go. Let's go to it.
Well, we've dropped some altitude now and we can really see the coastline. I'm really excited about riding this. There's something about the Croatian coastline that's special, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. We have compared all other coastlines to the Croatian coastline when we've been other places. So yeah, I'm excited about this. That's the first island that we see. You can get over to that one. It's a bridge and then a ferry off, or obviously you can take the bridge back. But wow, so it begins, eh? Yeah,
it's the next part. It just went dead windy.
Whoa! Whoa!
It's windy. Just gonna say we're still gonna stay up high for a little bit longer. And look, I'm actually heading a little bit more inland again, but we will be dropping down to the coastline level probably the next 30 minutes, but it's a bit of a balcony road for now, which is really good because you get a great view of all of the little islands and the sea. Whoa. But it is windy up here.
Really windy.
But it like comes in gusts, doesn't it, when you least expect it. Like now there's nothing, and then in a sudden it'll just like push you to the side.
Like a bike, we'd have been blown off.
Yeah. Never mind saving weight. Get more weight on here, please.
That was a joke, by the way, for everyone.
There's no need to be triggered by saying put more weight on. Not going to be cutting the toothbrush in half.
That's for sure. Especially because we've got an electric one.
Yeah. Shh, don't tell them about the electric toothbrush. Just come off the main road onto a little bit of a gravel track. Only for a little section. But it's got really narrow here, so I'm not sure what's up ahead of us. I think this is dropping us down to the coast. But this is not the normal way you would take.
Well, it's nice.
It is nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be quiet.
If the rest of the trip is like this with the amount of cars on the road, it's going to be great.
Be very welcome, wouldn't it? Must be hard to farm any of this land with all these rocks everywhere. I'm guessing it's just cattle grazing land, if anything.
Good point.
The wind is really strong up here today. You can see all the trees being blown in the same direction. But yeah, there were some gusts back there that really moved the bike. So I'm trying to juggle between riding in the middle of the road. I don't want to be too close to the edge in case you get a big gust, but at the same time I don't want to be on the other side of the road in case a car comes. But we'll just take it slow. You can kind of read which trees are blowing the strongest up ahead. But the view
wind is coming from the left side.
Yeah. But what a view if you can enjoy it.
Here it comes again. All of the islands have started to come into view now.
Do we plan on visiting any of the islands, Em?
Yeah, I think we should visit a couple of them a little bit further south.
Yeah. Do we have to get like a ferry or a bridge?
Yeah, I think a ferry, and then like a ferry from one island to the next island.
Okay, they're just really short crossings then.
Yeah, I think so.
We don't need to book anything. There's some wild horses there,
Wow.
Oh, they should
beautiful.
Get away from the edge, guys. It's windy.
I think they like the wewind in their mane.
They were looking majestic with the wind in their mane, weren't they?
Oh, here comes the wind again. This route has got a bit gnarly, hasn't it?
What, some more horses? Little family of them. Oh, they're beautiful.
Wow.
Hope we don't disturb them. A little foal there too.
Some monster potholes and rocks on the road.
There sure is.
I think these are the only used really by the farmers. Which way are we going?
Gonna head into the left. There's horses everywhere.
Oh, don't scare them.
It's just the young one's a little bit unsure, isn't it?
Oh. They are lovely.
Yeah, what a majestic creature that is.
Have you ever ridden one, Sean?
I have one time in Australia. It was fun until it wasn't. Until I realised I had absolutely no control of what the horse wanted to do. But they're amazing.
Oh, bye guys. Thank you for stepping over for us.
Yeah, that's very good of you, that.
We can add horses, wild horses, to the list of things that we've encountered on the road. I'm dying to see a camel on the road. That's really high. Camel, kangaroo.
We've got some miles to go before we see a camel.
I know, but
we might, yeah, we will see camel. I mean, you can actually see them in Australia.
Yeah.
They they introduced the Afghan camel into Australia for helping to build the railroads because the horses couldn't cut it. And I think when they finished building the railroad, they just cut them loose, and it turned out that they loved it there and they really well adapted.
Wow, didn't know that.
Another epic vista. Look at that. I can really see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was at least 6 or 7 huge islands there.
Wow.
I don't think they're inhabited, those ones though.
Gorgeous. I think we're finished with our mountainous section now. We're actually heading down now towards a small town, but it looks a twisty route to get down. We're still quite high really comparatively with the coastline.
Maybe that's where we're heading, into that little place down there. Got its own harbour, little castle. We're rolling into the town of Senj, which is situated right on the sea, and I think it's going to be a nice little place to have a break. What'd you say, Em?
Yeah, perfect. If we could turn along the front, maybe there's a little restaurant or something, and we can plan the rest of our day from there.
Yeah, we need to have a think about how much further we're going to go today, or if we're going to call it a day even. Let's have a look.
Gorgeous castle up there, or a little fort. Maybe not quite a castle, but...
That's quite a smart castle actually, isn't it?
Oh, wow. Down at the front there?
Yeah, definitely. It's quiet as well.
Wow. Okay, one more time. Wow, wow, wow.
Well, look at the colour of that water. It's very inviting.
Looks like there's a few places to pull in at the front, maybe down there. Like quite a lot of bikes.
Oh yeah, it must be the place to stop. Should we pull in there then?
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, there's some cafes just there.
Oh, they've just filled the pothole.
Right back next to these guys.
Nice.
Here we are in Senj. We've just stopped by at a restaurant. We've got a good view of Storm. He's just parked over there with another 10 or 15 bikes that have pulled in. I've gone for a pizza for my lunch, Em's gone for a salad, and we've got some chips as well. Something just to keep us going for the rest of the day. I think we need to decide where we're going to go from here, because I don't think we'll stay in this region. We could probably do another couple of hours or so down the road, Em.
Yeah, that's the plan. We'll have a look at the phone and the map later, but let's enjoy these. So we've actually made really good progress today, but I still think we've got another couple of hours in us, so maybe we can do another 100 kilometres or so. We've kind of got this amazing route now all the way down through Croatia where we can stick to the coast or we can go inland, but I would really like to see some of the islands, but I am starving now, so I think we'll eat this, we'll jump on the phone, see if there's any good hotels around or like what's the prices, because I'm not too sure, I've not looked, so we'll check that out after we've had dinner. Or lunch. Depends where you're from. That was a nice lunch/dinner, I guess. It was late lunch.
Yeah, it was not bad at all. And while we were having lunch, we had a quick look to see where the best value hotel was. And it turns out it is about 50 metres from the restaurant we were staying at. And it was £38 and it overlooks the sea. So I don't think we could have asked for anything more than that. So we're going to ride a whole 30 seconds around the corner now and check into that hotel. We're quite early today, I think. What is it, 4:30? Yeah, just gone 4:30. So yeah, we'll be able to catch up on a few edits and then maybe get an early start tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but let's head over to the hotel and I think it is just there.
I think so. We'll go and have a look. But also what's nice about here is there's like a castle and things that we could possibly explore as well. But it should just be at the end of this road.
I think so.
If I'm not mistaken. It's this. Is it this one? No. What? One bet. That's a casino.
Maybe it's this one.
No, don't fancy our chances of staying there. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Right next to the water.
Wow. Maybe turn up this. I think it's on the back side, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you remember what it was called?
The Art Hotel.
Oh, there you go. There's a signpost for it. It's one of these then, is it?
Hey, Cardo, radio off. I think
it's just this one here then.
I think so. Is it open or am I mad? Is this been no, it is open. The door's open. Great. Everyone online said that like it was an old-fashioned hotel, but very, very clean and with amazing views. So that I'll take any day.
Yeah, we'll have that.
Right, I'll go check us in.
That was easy, wasn't it? I don't feel like we've done much today.
I know. I need the passports.
I've just put Storm away, put his cover on and his locks, and he's parked next to an old friend there, an R1300 GS that looks pretty awesome. I wonder where that's been in its lifetime. Well, this is the hotel. We're staying in the Art Hotel and it's just on the shoreline. So I'm just going to show you the room now. We're in room number 2, which is nice and close to the door for bringing the bags in. And this is our room. I think Em's in here somewhere. So how much did this room set us back tonight?
Around €40. I think we paid an extra €3 to have a sea view, and oh, was it worth it?
I agree with you there. €40 with this view, absolute bargain. In fact, it's just over there where we found this room, where we're having pizza and lunch about an hour ago. So yeah, we didn't think we'd be staying here tonight. I thought it was going to be really expensive to stay here, so I'm glad we had a look, and it was great we found this on hotels.com, I think. So €40 to stay here with a sea view is going to be great. So we're going to head for a little walk now. I think there's a small town out there, supermarket, maybe get something for dinner and some supplies for tomorrow morning. We've made it out and we're heading towards the supermarket in Senj. It's a little old town here on the sea. It's quite nice.
Yeah, I think I was reading before it said it is one of the oldest, but we don't like those sweeping statements because they prove often not true. But it does have a lovely feel about the place. So we're just wandering through some of the back streets in the little town of Senj. It's so cute through here. Lots of old buildings, as you'd expect, and vistas down these little alleyways, sometimes down straight to the sea. It's really a cute place.
I think if you rode the bike down here, you might get stuck at the end. It's like tapering off to nothing. We're heading back to the hotel now with shopping in hand. We're going to have something to eat in the hotel room when we get back because we've got a lovely view in that room, haven't we?
I think it's better than most of the restaurants here. So having dinner back in the room sounded really good. But we've had a fantastic day riding from Slovenia into Croatia, seeing some more of the rural areas of Croatia.
Yeah, it was actually good to see the green parts of Croatia because the only times I've come here in the past, I've seen like the dry, like almost barren desert-like places and the beautiful coastline. So to see the lush forests as well in Croatia was great today. I think we did about 3.5 to 4 hours of riding today, so it was quite a relatively relaxed and short day. So I think tomorrow we'll probably have a bigger day planned.
Yeah, I think we're going to head down towards Split and then head over onto some of the islands. But today was actually, even though it was a short ride, it was windy, wasn't it? It
really was. Some of those gusts of wind where they just caught you off your guard really moved the bike across the road.
I think I made some noises when they were in. But when I got actually here and I put my phone onto the Wi-Fi, we had 3 weather warnings that there was hurricane force gusts of wind up to 110 kilometers an hour today. So there has been a weather warning for the area. So in the morning we need to check the weather before we head out because this is kind of the start of our coast journey of Croatia. We really want to hug the coast as far down as we can and do some island hopping as we head towards, what's the next country after that? It's Macedonia.
Well, it'd be Bosnia would be the next one if we nip into Bosnia, or we could go into Bosnia. But we need to check the route when we get there. But we are making it up as we go along. We know which general direction we're heading, but it's nice to have the freedom to make those choices as we go along, isn't it?
But the sunset is so beautiful, and we're going to head back to the room now. So we'll see you all in the next episode as we continue down the Croatian coast.